Once we have our GTD trusted system set up, so this externalized representation of our commitments, it allows us to be more present and to really kind of see and name anything that might be causing tension or imbalance. I used to be an acutely anxious person ever since I was a little kid. It kind of became part of my identity, like I'm a nervous person. Fast forward many years later, into my GTD introduction, into the refinement of my practice. One of the most powerful things that I've heard David Allen say is that when we name something, we take ownership of it. And until we name it, it kind of owns us. And that was a real epiphany for me. That led me to oh, I think this is an open loop. So that led me to put into an inbox, this open loop. I'm anxious, or whatever it was at the time that I called it. And that led me to the workflow map, which led me to the first question: is this actionable? That then led me to maybe my favorite David Allen saying, which is, there are no problems, only projects, which was I have this problem, right? I'm nervous Nelly, I'm anxious all the time and I don't like it. What's the desired outcome? I don't remember at the time, what I named the project, but it was something like learned how to manage my anxiety. That led me to a next action, which once again, this was a while ago, but it was probably something like research therapists in my insurance network. That led me to an exceptionally trained therapist who helped me get to the core, the root of what that was, which is amazing kind of coping mechanisms and skills and strategies. Then all of a sudden, I, was in the frame of mind at the time to go, oh, this is something that I just need to learn. It's a skill I need to learn. That set something in motion for me with my practice, which is if I can do it with that, I can do it with other things. One of the other things that I've learned from David is to separate how we're feeling from something from what am I going to do about it? Because it kind of frees us up more to kind of be able to look at that thing with a little more neutrality and perspective. My invitation is to just pick one thing. It doesn't have to be the big thing. It can be the little thing, that maybe has been bothering you. Just experiment. What is it? Is it actionable? As always, please feel free to leave a comment or a question. We love hearing from you. And thanks as always for watching.